Story time, nothing happens to me, so I have to make a video about the time I tried to make slime and it didn't really work so well. Okay, so first of all, tell me why, while I was plotting this whole video, I had so much to say, but now that I'm recording, I'm like at a loss for words.
Squeak! Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, it's because I'm Boo Boo, the goddamn fool, and I don't know how to speak all of a sudden when I start recording myself. So, I thought, now I can't goddamn speak on the goddamn voiceover. What the hell is this? Anyway, I wasn't planning on doing it like this, but voiceover me is gonna take over when video me doesn't know what to say.
Wow. Okay, well, this is going to be a slime tutorial and kind of a story time. You know, I really went through some trials and tribulations trying to make some slime. So, let me tell you what went down. I tried to make slime, failed miserably. The first time, I started to make the slime on my bed. Like, I had all the ingredients, and I tried to just, cook it up on my bed. Like, no problem with that. So basically, I got all the ingredients. I did everything I was supposed to do, and the slime was like so soapy. Why was the slime soapy? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I understand. Like,
Hear my
no,
dumbass go again, stuttering and shit.
I don't even know
Just say
how
what
to
the fuck you
describe
got
it.
to say.
Like, no one in the videos that I watched, their slime was not soapy. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong? So anyway, so this slime was really soapy and it was in my hand and I was like trying to knead it. And you know what? I just did so much stuff wrong. Like looking back at it.
Okay, sorry about it, but my story doesn't really flow very coherently, and I just don't know what to say at some points, but it'll make sense in the end.
Shut the fuck up!
I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. I might not show it, but a Jimbo going through a lot right now.
The slime was so soapy and I didn't know what to do. I really, I learned from my mistakes. So it was super soapy. So I went to the bathroom and I literally just like washed it off and slime was going down the sink. Um, Good thing, like it dissolved. So I don't think we're going to have any plumbing issues, I guess. Good for me. But so I had to wash it. And like, I think it was trying to like give me a shot, like bathe me of my sins. Like I washed it and it emerged a whole new, like it was a baptism type thing. So when the slime came out, it was like, okay, look, this is the first slime I made. I'm trying to make bubblegum slime. This, that's not bubblegum slime. I'm sorry, but it's not bubblegum. Honestly, she just came to have a good time and she's feeling so attacked right now, but this was my first slime. It wasn't good. So I'm gonna teach you how to do slime.
So first things first, you're going to get the glue and pour however much you want in the bowl. That was a little bit too little. Okay, I forgot what I did. So look, I grabbed another one. Yeah, add some more. There, that's better, but yeah, that's fine. And now we're going to add soap. Okay. You can put as many pumps. I put 2, but you can put 4 if you like. Depends. And then you get the foaming cleanser and put a couple more pumps of that. I think I put 2 again. And you can put as many as you like. Now we're going to put the baby powder or the cornstarch, and you put in a tablespoon of this. And before anyone tries to come at me and says I can't do math, that little thing is a half a tablespoon, so that's why I'm going to do it twice. And this thing was making me so mad because it would not come out. You see that tiny ass little hole? Who the hell is supposed to, how I'm supposed to get all the cornstarch that I need out of that? Tell me. I tried to push in the little tab that's in the hole because it was like blocking it, but it didn't work. So at this point, I just went and got some scissors. And I went to work. Yep. Clocked that hoe. It still wasn't like it didn't come out very well, but that's fine. I removed the whole thing later, but not in this video. So that's one, and then two. And you can put, I leveled this one out, but you can put a little bit over. And now you grab este barrosol and you just put in. You're supposed to put in the same amount as you do with the glue, but I think I like shaving cream too much, so I put a lot in. You don't do that actually, because it'll make it bad. And then I added the food coloring. I like light pink, so I did that. And then that's optional. And I added glitter, which is also optional. And now you have to put in the solution, which is a teaspoon of borax and a cup of warm water. There was a hole in my bottle already, but I don't know, for some reason it wasn't like coming out, so I made the hole bigger. And then when I put the solution in, I think I put too much. And also, don't mix too fast. This is sped up, but I mixed it really fast. I was putting in that work. And also, yes, one nail is painted, and that one nail is chipping, but I'm not apologizing. I'm not sorry, as you can see. And at this point, it was still sticky. I was like, what the hell is this? It's not supposed to be sticky like that. So I put in some more, and, you know, I'm not even gonna lie. Full disclosure, my camera stopped recording like 3 times at this point when I was taking it out. And also, yes, I'm scraping the very bottom of that thing. And so now you have to knead it and scratch it. Why did I just say scratch? It's okay. Just scratch it. Yeah. And then here is the finished result. You can see it's so beautiful. I'm making it look really nice. Yes. Presentation. And you could tell by my hands that it's really soapy. And I was so pissed because it didn't turn out right. But yeah, it's okay. But here, I had to snatch that tape off the wall. Look at my fucking ingenuity. MIT, y'all better hire me, because this is some engineer type shit. I took some ribbons and nailed them to the wall, and obviously I didn't use the freaking brush to record my video. That would be that new technology. No, but my phone was in there so that I could get a top angle, which is why the angle is kind of bad, lopsided, but whatever.
So I'm not even gonna lie, that slime in the video, in the tutorial that you just saw, it didn't come out right. It was soapy again, and you know, I really learned from my mistakes, and I'm gonna show you how to do, I'm just gonna tell you how you do a good slime, because this isn't how you do a good slime. And not to say that you can't use those ingredients. Like, I used a different slime recipe and I actually got a good one, but you could probably use those same ingredients. But here's the tips. Here's the ins and outs of how to make slime, because no one tells you. You go into this thinking, oh, it's like super easy. Like, all you gotta do is mix the stuff, and you got the slime. No. No one told me it was gonna be this hard. And my dumb ass, I put the slime Oh my god. It was so soapy, and so I was just like, let me put some borax in there, like pure borax. And I, tipped the little thing over, and I put a lot. I only meant to put a little bit, but I put a lot. And it's like, I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see that, but there's literally borax flakes everywhere. And while I was making the other slime, the one that I made on my bed, I spilled borax all over my fucking bed. It was, the one was wet when I was washing it off, so I was like, okay, my dumbass, let me put it on the towel. And so of course my towel got like, there's slime on my towel now. But listen, tips to the perfect slime. Yes, I did do a perfect slime. My third time. Look at that. Ain't she beautiful? Ain't she? Look at, she just fine. She looks so good. Like, okay, so tip number 1. You really have to mix the ingredients very slowly. Don't rush it. Because I was really putting in work. If you saw me in the other video, I was like, woo! I was really mixing the freaking slime. So, you have to mix it slowly. I really took my time with this one. Oh my... She's perfect. I really took my time with this one. I really did. So that's tip number 1. Mix the ingredients slowly. And the recipe that I used, it was...
I'll list off the ingredients for the other slime recipe I used a little bit later.
Also, the first time I didn't use a slime with exact measurements. So I think that made it hard. This recipe, what you're going to do, get a half a cup of glue and then use a half a cup of shaving cream. The first 2 times I did it, I just like shaving cream. So I think I was being really generous. Like, I was like, shh. Shaving cream is really nice. So I put a lot. I really did. And so I think that's what made it soapy. And I was like, well, why the fuck would you put soap in? I was like, but all those factors really contributed. Like, thinking back on it, like, wow. That's why that happened. But okay. So, tip 1, mix your ingredients slowly. And then the recipe I used was...
Okay, so of course here I started to not know what to say again. So the recipe, first you put a half a cup of glue, then you put a half a cup of the shaving cream, and then you can put a couple pumps of foaming soap and mix that up slowly. Then you'll put a tablespoon of cornstarch, and you can put some food coloring if you like, and then mix that up slowly. And then when you're done with that, you're going to want to add in the solution, which is the cup of warm water and a teaspoon of borax, and make sure that the borax is dissolved. And you can add it in 3 teaspoons at a time is what I did for about 2 or 3 times, and stir after you put in each round of this solution in, and then you take it out and just knead it. And yeah, you can clearly see that I was so done. I didn't know what to say, but that's the recipe for that slime.
was so... Okay. I'm going off everywhere. Like, this is not good.
Please enjoy this actually it's 20 seconds. 20 seconds of me being a dumbass. She really thought she did that. I was probably like taking selfies and stuff and just staring into space and not knowing what the fuck to do, singing Mad World by whatever the fuck his name is, Gary, whatever the fuck.
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I just spent like 2 minutes staring at myself in the screen, and like I just checked my phone. Like, I don't know what tip number I'm on. I don't know like what point in the recipe I'm in. Okay, I was at cornstarch. You mix the cornstarch in, and then
Okay, I'm not going to go back into the recipe I used because I already said what it was. And in this part in the video, I said I would just link it, but I'm not linking the tutorial because they didn't pay me, so they don't deserve my promotion.
Okay. But I'll continue with the tips. I think I'm on tip number 2. So tip number 2. What's my tip number 2? I don't even, to be honest, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Anyway, tip number 2. What's another tip? Okay, the lotion is really key. Like, after, oh, no. Okay, fuck. I'll just continue with the fucking lotion. It's gonna be like, well, mine at least was like stringy at first, but, oh my god, I gotta sneeze. If your slime is sticky, or not sticky, but stringy, and it doesn't like pull well, and it like comes apart, put more lotion in it. It really helps. And so
I just realized that I didn't mention the lotion in the description of the ingredients, but yeah, there's lotion in it. You can put a pump in while you're mixing it and then keep adding it after you've started to knead it.
Tip number 3, add the borax slowly. I can't stress that enough because I think that's part of the reason why mine was messing up. And so just add it in slowly. So I hope you enjoyed. I have a story time idea, so let me know if I should do that, and I guess I will if I feel like it. I don't know. This was honestly so much harder. No one tells you that. I wish someone would have told me that this was gonna be like hard to film. You feel me? Like, I didn't know going into this that this was gonna be so hard. It's honestly been. I'm so used to giving, and now I finally get to receive. This is the love of my life, to be honest. I don't know what the fuck